immunity. See? Nation. Yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nation.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to Latin Nation, representing your generation. I'm Jose.
And I'm Desi. In this episode, I take you inside the house that Ruth built and get up close and personal with the world-famous New York Yankee.
We also explore the oftentimes provocative art of expression known as spoken word with Miami's own Deborah Magdalena.
And later, we introduce you to the rising pop star being labeled by some as the Latino answer to Justin Timberlake, singer-songwriter Colby O'Donis. We've got all that and more coming up for you in the next half hour.
But now it's time to set things off with a couple of B-girls strongly repping the birthplace of hip-hop, the South Bronx,
as they bring the old-school style of dance known as poppin' and lockin' to the mainstream hip-hop scene. In the early 80s, Deena SnapShot Clemente and WandeePOP Candelario discovered their passion, hidden deep inside a hood culture that would one day evolve into what is now known as hip-hop. Battling throughout their native Bronx alongside dance crew Unique Force, SnapShot and WandeePOP would soon take their street cred to a new level.
We kind of developed the name, Unique Force, they're coming into battle, so... So from there, our brother at the time, Mr. Wiggles, Steve Clemente, saw what we were doing because he had his own little claim to fame with popping, and took us under his wing and was like, you know what, it's time for you ladies to learn how to pop.
Dance legend Mr. Wiggles opened the door to the next phase of Deena and Wanda's budding hip-hop careers with an introduction to the one woman who would take their skills from the street to the classroom.
Robin Dunn helped us to branch off, not so much from hip-hop, but implementing ourselves as young women. You have to realize we had all male role models.
Learning from Mr. Wiggles and Pop Master Fable, as well as the Electric Boogaloo.
We were hardcore. Our movement was aggressive. It was all about the rawness and the battle and the feeling of the music. And that's when we understood, with Robin Dunn that, okay, it's okay to be a lady on stage.
Yeah.
When it came time to capitalize on all they had learned, SnapShot and WandeePOP were faced with an unexpected battle.
In the videos, you didn't see women just representing hard and, popping or technique. You saw a lot of booty shaking at the time.
Yes.
That's when the clothes started to come off. So Wandee and I would go into auditions doing what we do.
People were like, y'all are funky, but, that's old school.
Right.
And ladies and gentlemen, it's not old school.
Refusing to fall victim to the so-called new school trend, Deena and Wanda have taken organic New York-style hip-hop to the prestigious Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater, where students of all levels can snap, pop, and lock their way from hip-hop history to overall fitness.
Ultimately, to think outside of the box where we're trying to take snap, pop, and lock is Zumba. Perfect example. We want it to be its own entity, its own dimension. We want to be in every country, every state, in every gym.
The health, wellness, and fitness. We've incorporated that into our class. We give our students and our clients tips on how to better themselves and find a better way of life. We're all about hip-hop for health.
All over the world, hip-hop is its own entity. It's a billion-trillion-dollar industry within. So I really believe there's a market for it, and that's where we're going with it.
Latin Nation.